Hi everyone. Today's Reddit story comes from the subreddit Am I the A-hole? And is titled Am I the A-hole for not telling my coworker my brother was dead and catching her in a terrible lie. I, 22 female, am a triplet with two brothers, but one of my brothers passed away when we were 14. Whenever anyone new asks if I had any siblings, I just say I'm a triplet with two brothers. I'm not trying to trauma dump when doing small talk with someone I'm not very close to. From talking to people in grief support, I thought this was relatively common. I started working at a new job 3 months ago. I like my coworkers, but still feel like an outsider to them. So when they asked how many siblings I have, I gave the above answer. No problems there. 1 week, I didn't have my car, so my other triplet brother picked me up every day. My coworker, Kate, saw him and thought he was cute and asked me to set them up. I said no because he has a girlfriend. She asked about my other brother, and I just said he isn't available either. Not a lie, but I guess kind of omission because he's deceased and not just in a relationship. A few weeks later, I hear Kate talking crap about me to the other coworkers our age when I'm in the same lunchroom. She didn't believe that my other brother was unavailable because she saw that he's single on Insta. I have no clue what she's talking about because he's never had an account. My best guess is that she assumed one of my male cousins who shares our last name and is in pics with me and my brother was actually the third triplet. Who knows? I never engaged with the whispers because I hate confrontations. A day after that, some of my coworkers come up to me and ask what's wrong with me. I was super confused. They then told me that my brother had an SA allegation against him in college, and the real reason I didn't set him up with Kate is because I knew he was dangerous but still supported him. Apparently, Kate said she found all this out from someone who also went to my college. I'm still in the same town. I was shocked and just told them that was impossible because my brother died when he was 14. They didn't believe me and then called Kate over, and all three of them called me liars. I showed them pictures of the funeral, pictures of us at his grave, my brother and I holding his picture at our graduation. Then they all piled on me to call me a liar for not saying my brother was dead. But Kate made up a horrific allegation for no reason. They are all icing me out and whispers are going around the office. I don't know what they're saying, but no one seems to understand my side. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. I talk about my brother the way I always have. The girls make me feel like I was such a horrible person and a liar who can't be trusted, and I don't understand. My family is all on my side, and they're all fiercely protective of me, and especially my deceased brother's memory so it's biased. Am I the a-hole? TLDR. I never mentioned my brother is dead to a relatively new coworker. She made SA allegations about him, which I disapprove since he had already passed by then. They're all blaming me for not mentioning he passed and not her for making up a crazy story and disrespecting him. Wow. Let's see what some of the commenters have to say about this. The first commenter says, I will make a complaint with your manager or HR about Kate making false rumors about your family and forcing you to discuss your grief. Hell, even if he wasn't deceased, may he rest in peace, I would not want Kate anywhere near me or my family. It's completely up to you and your story to explain, but maybe next time you can word it differently as to not say he's not available, but she's definitely crazy. The OP responds by saying, thank you for that. I work at a small private medical clinic, so we don't have any formal HR, but I'm hoping our admin manager will suffice. I'll see if I can think of any alternative wording that I can use if the question comes up again. Another commenter says, complain about the others as well. Drop the phrase hostile work environment if you have to. And then another commenter responds by saying, as an HR professional, magic words right there. Throw in, don't feel safe, and then send an update. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I cannot believe that Kate made such a horrible allegation against the OP's, deceased brother. She's just straight up crazy and just so she's definitely taking crazy pills. The OP is not the one who's taking crazy pills. It's Kate to make such false allegations about someone that they don't even know just because you didn't get your way. That's just unbelievable. Luckily, the OP does come back with an update, so let's get into it. She says, "My one and only update." Says skip the next 3 paragraphs if you only want the updates. I just want to address the way I talk about my brother since there are so many mixed opinions. I can never ever talk about my brother like he never existed. To me, that's so disrespectful to his memory. I think you won't understand unless you're in these shoes. If you are and speak about your loved one differently, that's fine. My brothers and I did everything together. We were born and raised as a set of 3. We wore matching outfits, went to the same schools. We immigrated to the U.S. together. We celebrate every birthday and major milestone together. When he died, a part of me died too. I haven't enjoyed my birthday since because instead of being happy I'm older, I just think about how he can't celebrate his own day. No life circumstances can change the fact that we were born as triplets. I can never say I only have one brother because to me that's not true. My other brother and parents speak the same way. A lot of people in my grief support group do too. No one has ever gotten upset at me and have been very understanding about it. However, people have been weird when I used to say he was dead up front soon after his death, which is why I switched in the first place. Which is why I was so stunned Kate blew up at me. But I think I might consider being more blunt. I guess someone's going to be mad or weird about it no matter how I say. Now to the update. So I was too chicken to talk in person to my administration manager right away after this post and all of the help. I emailed her when I left for work Monday and she was still there for another 2 hours and asked to talk in person today before clinic started. Work was definitely weird, but I just avoided Kate and those girls and got help from other staff when needed. I talked early today to my manager after she read my email and she was horrified. Apologized to me again and again and told me all 3 would be dealt with, but seems like she was most angry at Kate. She didn't guarantee exactly anything would happen because she still has to do an investigation and get everyone's side, but I think they will definitely be punished some way. I don't know if that's getting fired or suspension or just school, but that made me happier. I think I should clarify my coworkers other than those 3 haven't been icing me out, just whispering because they know something happened between us. But I like them and they're very nice to me. I didn't talk to them about it since I took it up higher, but I hope they understand me. I'm not sure if I'm staying at this office, depends on what happens to the 3 girls in the next weeks. But I probably won't update again. I know a lot of people wanted me to take legal action, but I really don't want to rock the boat too much. I'm applying to medical school right now and hope to start in fall of 2025. So I just want to have this behind me fast and have to not go through court stuff on my record for now. If it gets too bad, I'd rather just leave and enjoy my last year of freedom. That's pretty much all that happened. I wanted to thank you all so much for all the kind words these past days. I was going through confusion and you've made comments, made me angrier toward Kate, and made me take action. You are all so sweet and helped me through a tough time. I think I'll be okay. Aw, good for you, OP. I'm glad that you were able to talk to the higher-ups and make them aware of what's going on, and I hope everything will work out. But let's see what some of the commenters have to say about this update. First update, commenter says, I also have a brother who died, and most of the time when I speak about him, it probably sounds like he's alive or to other people. It is weird to start off an anecdote with, this one time my dead brother and I. What you described is exactly what my sister and I both do. That's completely normal and absolutely not the a-hole for keeping private something so painful. And then another commenter says, my mom died almost 20 years ago, and it is very weird to drop in conversation that she is dead. A lot of people think we don't talk, which is technically true, only because I refuse to use a Ouija board. It's just not important to any conversation to say that she is dead. That's very true. Another comment is both of my parents are deceased and I still talk about them like they are alive. Small town, and of course people know, but I have never had to explain to anyone that they are deceased. So it seems like a lot of the commenters are supporting the OP in this situation, saying, they do the same thing as OP. And I'm glad that she's finding a lot of support from these Redditors. Well, I would love to hear what you think of this story and what you have done in OP's situation. Please leave those in the comments. And if you like these type of stories, remember to continue to like and comment and subscribe. I'll talk to you later.